Did you know that the king of the gods, Zeus, is not only known for his power and wisdom but also for his scandalous love affairs? In this video, we'll take you through the most fascinating and controversial stories of Zeus's romantic escapades, focusing on the four most impactful ones. From the seduction of Europa to the tragic love of Semele. Discover how these romances not only altered the lives of mortals, but also the fate of the gods themselves. Get ready to dive into a world of love, betrayal, and divine power as we unravel the most infamous stories of Zeus and his lovers. You won't want to miss a single detail. Europa, daughter of the king of Phoenicia, wandered along the sunny shore, her laughter mingling with the gentle murmur of the waves. Zeus, watching her from the heavens, was immediately captivated by her beauty and grace. His desire for her grew insatiably, but he knew that approaching her in his divine form would frighten her. With cunning and charm, he transformed into a magnificent white bull, his coat shimmering like pearls under the sun. As Europa played with her companions, she noticed the bull's gentle demeanor and striking appearance. She approached the animal, stroking its soft and muscular flanks. Feeling a mysterious connection, she climbed onto its broad back. In that instant, Zeus seized the opportunity, rushing towards the sea with Europa clinging tightly. She held on as the bull swam through the waves, leaving her homeland behind. When they reached the island of Crete, the bull finally stopped. Europa, bewildered and scared, slid off its back, and before her eyes, the bull transformed into the radiant figure of Zeus. She was both amazed and terrified by his divine presence. Zeus reassured her, confessing his love and promising her protection and honor. Gradually, her fear turned into acceptance, and she became the mother of his children, including Minos, who would become a legendary king and shape the history of Crete. Europa's tale became one of wonder and sorrow, as she lived far from her homeland but was cherished and revered by Zeus. Her story was etched into the annals of mythology, a testament to the power of divine love and the extraordinary destinies of those chosen by the gods. The island of Crete flourished under the rule of her descendants, and the name Europa became synonymous with beauty and adventure. Leda, Queen of Sparta, was renowned for her unparalleled beauty and wisdom. Her serene presence inspired respect and admiration, but it also caught the attention of Zeus. Determined to win her, Zeus devised a plan as clever as it was divine. One day, as Leda strolled by a tranquil river, Zeus transformed into a swan, pursued by a fearsome eagle. The swan, feigning vulnerability and desperation, sought refuge in Leda's arms. Moved by the swan's plight, Leda embraced it, her touch gentle and comforting. In that moment, the divine union occurred, as Zeus revealed his true nature through this tender embrace. That night, Leda lay with her husband, King Tyndareus, intertwining mortal and divine further. From this miraculous encounter, Leda laid 2 eggs, each harboring a wondrous secret. When the eggs hatched, they revealed Helen, whose beauty would spark the Trojan War, and the twins Castor and Pollux, destined to become legendary heroes. The birth of these children forever altered the course of Greek history, intertwining the fates of mortals and gods. Leda's encounter with Zeus became a story of divine intervention and mortal consequences, each character playing a crucial role in the grand tapestry of mythology. The impact of Leda's union with Zeus extended through time, as Helen's beauty led to the famous war, and the twins were immortalized in the stars as the constellation Gemini. This story of love, transformation, and destiny captivated the hearts and minds of all who heard it, reminding them of the ever-present influence of the gods in mortal lives. Semele, a mortal woman of exceptional beauty, lived a life of simplicity and grace. Little did she know that her charms had captured the heart of Zeus. Attracted by her purity and allure, Zeus descended from Olympus, disguising himself as a mortal man. Their love blossomed in secret, a passionate affair that transcended the boundaries of divine and mortal realms. However, their happiness was short-lived, as Hera, Zeus's wife, began to suspect his absences. Consumed by jealousy, Hera devised a plan to end the affair. Disguised as an old woman, she befriended Semele and sowed seeds of doubt in her mind. Hera suggested that Semele ask Zeus to reveal his true divine form, claiming it was the only way to prove his love. Unaware of the mortal consequences, Semele made Zeus swear an unbreakable oath to fulfill her request. Bound by his promise, Zeus reluctantly agreed. When he revealed his true form, the sight of his divine radiance was too much for mortal Semele to bear. She was consumed by flames, leaving behind only ashes and the unborn child she carried in her womb. Overwhelmed with grief, Zeus acted swiftly to save his son. He rescued the infant and sewed him into his thigh, allowing the child to grow until he could be born. Thus, Dionysus, the god of wine and revelry, was born. Raised by nymphs and protected by his father, Dionysus grew into a powerful deity, known for his ability to bring both joy and madness. Semele's tragic love story became a poignant reminder of the dangers of divine encounters and the sacrifices made in the name of love. Io, a priestess of Hera, was known for her beauty and devotion. Her unwavering dedication to the goddess was unshakable, but it was her beauty that caught the eye of Zeus. Attracted to her, Zeus approached Io in secret, igniting a forbidden love that would bring both joy and suffering. Fearing Hera's wrath, Zeus transformed Io into a beautiful white cow, hoping to protect her from his wife's jealousy. However, Hera's suspicions were not easily dispelled. She demanded the cow as a gift, trapping Zeus in a web of deceit. Unable to refuse, Zeus reluctantly handed Io over, and Hera placed her under the watchful eye of Argus, the hundred-eyed giant. Bound and isolated, Io's peaceful life turned into a torment of longing and fear. She wandered under Argus's unyielding gaze, unable to escape her bovine form. Determined to free Io, Zeus sent Hermes to rescue her. Disguised as a shepherd, Hermes lulled Argus to sleep with his enchanting music and then swiftly killed him. Although Io was freed from Argus's watch, her suffering was far from over. Hera sent a gadfly to torment Io, forcing her to wander the earth in agony. Io's journey took her across lands and seas, enduring hardships and trials until she reached the land of Egypt. There, at last, Zeus restored her human form. Io's suffering came to an end, and she was worshipped as a goddess in her new land. Her descendants, including Hercules, would shape the legends of Greek mythology, their stories forever intertwined with hers.